there were MVP chants for Drake Maye on Sunday. Look at the odds on FanDuel Sportsbook right now. He's third in odds behind Josh Allen. What does he need to do to sort of bolster his argument here? Because those are two juggernauts at the top there with Allen and Mahomes.
Well, it's deserving, rightfully so, right now to be currently in the top 6, top 3 in the MVP standards. And how he can stick with this momentum is just keep playing at the rate that he's playing, keep producing how he's producing out there on the field. What's so great is that he's playing football where, you know, it's winning football. He's not making plays where he's trying to be a superhero. He's getting it to the guy that's open. He's finding the man down the field and throwing nice balls to him. He's not turning it over and forcing balls in areas where, you know, it's going to possibly have a higher chance for a turnover. And that's what's making him, you know, him out there, you know, getting it to the guy that the play is designed for. And on top of what I really like about Drake Maye with the interview is because I asked him about questions about Tom, you know, does he get intimidated with, you know, following up, you know, a couple years later, even though it's 4, 5, 6 years later since Tom Brady's been there, Brady's always going to be the talk, you know, the greatest of all time. He's always going to be the face of the Patriots organization for basically forever. And I was like, how do you handle that? And I really loved his answer, because he gave so much respect to Tom, but at the same time, like, you could tell, like, hey, I'm still not going to get rattled because I didn't choose this situation. This situation chose me. I'm still going to play the best football I'm going to possibly play as the quarterback of the New England Patriots. And I'm going to show respect to Tom Brady and all those guys that were before me. And that's what I really loved about him. You know, it's not like, oh, I want to take over Tom. No, he's going to show his respect, and he's going to be the best player that he can be. You can tell no situation is too big for him. He gave me a call. Listen to this. The producer gave me the call last week. He on Wednesday, he's like, yeah, you're up in New England area right now. And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you're off this week. And I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, well, you're like right next to Gillette Stadium. You want to do a sit-down interview with Drake Maye? And I was like, my heart started beating fast because, like, it's out of my comfort zone. Like I get a little bit nervous, you know, when I do something new that I really never done before. And the first time I did it was with Travis Kelce at the Super Bowl, and I was definitely nervous for that one as well. So I'm not really in the comfort zone for it yet. But then he's like, you're going to do great. It's going to be excellent. They got me prepared. Went down. Drake Maye was so awesome to sit with. He really was. We busted Tom as well with a couple jokes about him at the end. So it was a great interview, and I appreciate Drake Maye coming down, taking his time out of his day after practice and sitting with me.
Did you, like, know him very well before this?
No, I just met Drake Maye really quick last year at the Pro Bowl. Because I was shooting with the Manning brothers for the Kick of Destiny, a promo, and they were the coaches at the Pro Bowl, so I went there to go shoot the little promo. So I met Drake Maye for a hot second. So, it was just saying what's up to him, and that's all.
After spending this day with him, like, what does that do to you as, like, an analyst, as a fan, as a former Patriot? Like, how do you view him now after time spent?
Yeah, after spending time with him for about 20, 25 minutes, I actually became a bigger fan as well of Drake Maye. His play was very excellent on the field, but when you get to spend time with someone and ask them questions and hear their answers and see what their personality's like, you know, and that's when you really go deeper into the type of player that they are, and if you're a bigger fan or not of them. And I became a huge fan of Drake Maye. You know, I really love that he comes from a family of all brothers too. He had the very similar, you know, situation growing up as a kid. So he was beat up all the time. He was always playing up with the competition because he had 3 older brothers, just like myself. His older brothers as well, you know, keep him in check, which is great. My brothers kept me in check, you know, throughout my whole entire career. And that's what it's all about, you know, having family around you like that. He has his head on his shoulders, and just the way that he can pick up the game of football, you can just tell. Off the camera, we were talking plays, and just the way that he would just shoot back to me what I was supposed to do and what routes I was running back in the day and what their plays are called now too and what ours were called back in the day. He was so on top of it. Like, his football IQ is so there. And now I see why he's such a great player, because he knows how to read defenses. And I saw why he's able to do that so well, because he's so smart and so intellectual that he can pick it up that quick. And then teaming up with Josh McDaniels, who knows how to read defenses as well and teach him how to read defenses. It just makes so much sense. And that deep ball that he throws is unbelievable. Right on the money, Kay.
I just like that you're like everybody else when you spend a little time, even if it's 12 minutes, 2 minutes, 20 minutes, with one of these guys, you like become fans of them.